Ex-Shia, ex-Muslim. So ex-Shia because there are very few, um, in Islam, you've got a lot of hadiths and sources from the Sunni side that we found ridiculous. Sorry to put it this way, Sunnis. I'm not your enemy or anything, and so. But the thing is that we couldn't take what is written in what the Sunnis take as their uh, sources for Islam. We couldn't take those things. The Shias couldn't because it's really ridiculous. But then I had to help the Shias see that, it's not coming from the enemy. This is the enemy. This is the false Allah. Prophet Muhammad was a false prophet. Okay, so that's why I put ex-Shia because very few people, Muslim, ex-Muslims even, would give you against Shia Islam, like help the Shias leave Islam. They're helping the Sunni Muslims and the other Quran-only Muslims, Salafis and all, to leave Islam. Okay, but right now it's on my health. What I feel I'm going to say, although it's not right, um, when I was attacked to maddening, um, driven, to mad, God knows heights, right? I had to use Facebook and all this. But before that, I know that I've seen life very closely. Although the heart, makes me uh, like sympathize with the people, even my enemies and all. I hardly spoke against them. Whoever did me wrong, maybe due to shyness also, and maybe not for their protection, maybe because I couldn't trust anyone, or even if my aunt I trusted, she was really great with me. We were we were like friends, but there's like 8 years difference. My mother's sister between me and my mother's sister. She had come to live with us. She was living in my bedroom. But they don't trust. Okay, this is something that even someone told me later on. Don't even trust your own shadows, he said, but I have to trust. I mean, trust became important to me. If trust is shattered, then it's terrible. You know, trust is very important for, let's say, even a relationship, a strong relationship. The foundation of it is trust. Love. Then I looked at Mother Teresa and I was like, she's left trust behind, but she walks in love. Her acts of love, right? Love in action, Mother Teresa. So I thought of that, but for me, trust is very important for a good, strong relationship, long lasting. Trust is the foundation. So and there are people using and exploiting, and they want you for their own desire. They make you the object of desire. Not They don't see you as a human being, right? They see you, maybe even they see you, but it's more like an object of desire. Uh, so the obsessions happen, and they want to own you and control you and the relationships. In these relationships, there's hardly many people that you can trust. And to even not, if you have a private life secret, whatever it is, it's your life and it has nothing to do with your friend, closest friend even, you should not tell them. Because one day they're going to tell someone. I did, like someone confided a secret in me, and then when they maddened me and compelled me to say things about my life, bring out all that, Yusuf Zaidi, there was Atif Malik, there was Anand Kiran before Atif Malik, and Yusuf Zaidi. Then, all the secrets come out. Even if you can't. It's a really terrible, maddening attacks. They know how to maneuver, they know how to manipulate and get the secrets out of you, right? And I was coming here, and for this, my case also, and things coming out, they say the wisest leader talks little, yeah, but very little. Don't talk much. That's the sign of Imam Ali, a sign of a foolish person, right? Or something like this in Najul Balagha. But I'm not well, and so they made me like this. They toyed with my life. And if I think that they can't control me, that's wrong. They can. They can control. Okay, there's a man's voice trying to stop me from um, exploitation. I'm sorry. There's a lot, but okay. Another thing is that last night I was really shocked to my bones. When I was in this other apartment, um, I was scared. I had come from, it was even though there were some years had passed and I'd left Karachi, but I felt that there was going to be this blast. Someone's going to blast somewhere here in the UAE, and I didn't say it at that time, right? So this was like maybe 8 years ago or something. And now I'm in a shock. My country has been bombarded, and whatever, I don't like to take people's places or my sheikhs, their dreams and what they aim to do, and not to go too much into their personal lives, like what they're doing for the expat. Someone saying, oh, they drink or something, just this we shouldn't go into. I don't think we'll find leaders like in the UAE and even Saudi Arabia now, MBS, Shahzada Sahab, who called him? What's it? Gulzar Elia, Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia. All really good people, and they at least like, okay, about the personal thing, don't tell me, because as leaders, they're excellent, outstanding, and caring for their people, and they love their land. So let's stop at that, right? Because in Pakistan, what the politicians and all leaders did, copy ke, like my father, uh, looted, looted. So this. And another thing is at that time, FS, what's his name? Sorry, I don't know his real name. But, I sat here with him because I care for human beings just in that humanity way. I am not here to make friends or anything. Okay, but if you want my attention, I can give you my attention, right? Time. Like I go on tarot readers and all, right? There's a elderly lady who does tarot. She's from Southern America, South of America. And, she says talks and it's really nice. It's really good. But it's good to, when I'm talking to someone, another thing was that I like to know who I'm talking to, right? So a long, many hours, and I don't know his name. I can't see his face, right? And another thing, yeah. So, so please, when you come here and you want to talk, you want my attention, and you need something from me, help, support, or some advice. I can, but it's better now. I've thought about this. I even got a headache. I haven't didn't think about no tea for several hours talking here with that gentleman, right? So I got a headache. Every day I get up with a headache. Who cares, right? Everyone's for themselves, mostly. But it's good to see that David Wood is helping apostate prophet. They want to kill him. This is what he's written here. They want to kill him. This is terrible, right? There are very few people who care for your life and really care, like you know, आजकल या कल जितना भी time, I think mothers, I'm sorry, sometimes talking in Urdu, तो ये go fund him, please, if you can afford to. I'm sorry, I'm in a mess, and I am saving money all the time. It's like eating less. Even if I had money, I would be eating less because, like here, although we won't starve, definitely not in the way. But the thing is, can I get up to go to the supermarket to get something food for myself? Can I order even? Okay, so I'm not going to say much, although so there are people who don't care for you, and they show that they care. Your best of friend might turn against you, jealous of you, and then in jealousy they do this. So please, okay. So all this I'll be talking about, and maybe ranting, maybe because I'm not well, they still want to kill me. And I get this feeling that there's some demon in me and all that. And sorry, I even listened to Dr. Samuel Lee B, but I cannot own, I don't know why, the child molesters and rapists and all reason. He was saying whatever triggers you the most is in you, is your a reflection. You have to, I can't do that. Maybe I can find something else. Because I believed in love. Yeah, and okay, I believe that love. So you see, believing is that but I had to use logic. So there are many people, who believe, but without logic, I could not believe. And but coming to this with logic, that if love is great, the greatest power and all this, it should not hurt. Even as we lose someone like in a Dushman movie, yeah, it may hurt our personal this thing, they died so terribly raped and all this. Dushman Indian movie, the sister. Oh my God. And so her fiance, the one who once wanted to marry her. So recently, I don't know how I saw that clip again, where she was being raped and in Dushman movie, Indian movie. So anyways, I cannot, I couldn't claim that rapist for myself. Like it's a reflection of me. If, we have these rapists group. Oh, sorry, gang rape group? Okay, so this part of Dr. Samuel Levy's didn't like. How can I own this energy? I say it's my reflection. It's my. I can't own it. Sorry, I failed last night. Oh, I can forget the ones who pedophiles or whatever and assaulted me, but I can't forget assault, not rape. It's not rape, child assault. Okay, I can wish good for them, right? And yet, oh yeah, and another thing is my grandmother taught me enjoy it. So if you're being, you have to enjoy it. Like it's not like you are. I came across a video where, God forbid, if they've now, God forbid, if they've succeeded in starting to rape you, you've done everything, right? Then enjoy it, right? I mean, don't, it will be very more painful if you resist, right? And they say whatever you resist persists. And so just, I would say, sorry, I know it's very, very provocative. I don't know, like the professionals, what they would say, doctors and all, while you're being raped. I'm sorry, but you see, in childhood, it's the less the mind came, mind was less in my childhood. The less it was, oh, someone's touching me, and my grandmother is wicked. So what is your future fears? And oh, to what length can she go? And this is my body. And in childhood, I wasn't like this, right? So for the moment, And then when it was over for me. Then again, but so she would send me somewhere saying, enjoy it. But that's really a good thing, right? Because, no, the sending is not good, right? Where she was sending me to terrible. And so there's a terrible energy. And how resisting it is bad. My other friend told me, American school friend, when I got in touch with her in year 2000, just don't resist it, right? So if they want to, like on the spiritual level, try send a jinn to kiss you, touch you, sorry, do inappropriate things to you. Just, I think the more we resist, the more we lose our energy. I saw that also in this. It's like quicksand for me. So, no, but if God forbid someone's being raped, of course, resist and fight back, right? That, I don't know, in that, you don't lose, of course, you lose your energy, but here it's like different. I don't know how to say it. Maybe I'm giving the wrong advice, right? Enjoy it. You've done everything. But then when the thing takes place, if you resist, it could be. So as I grew up, I saw the demarcations and, like, oh my God, rich and poor. Before that, wherever you put me, it in a London house living, and in that Kachi Abadi, they say, I don't know, in Karachi, for like one day, even for one day now, like I became fastidious and all this. I have to put something off. So later on, as growing up, after this, they said that separation with Miss Tissa, my teacher, would be good. So I wasn't taking people's energy, even though my teacher was very. Then during the separation, the energy, the thoughts, in my mind, she was, and it was very unhealthy. My, you see, my Shias growing up there, in a very healthy way. Like we weren't fussing about liars and in Karachi and fighting and getting angry. Like we have to live. So by resisting something, oh no, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going. It was very unhealthy for me to live in Karachi in that way all the time. Like I became self-conscious and God knows what. So, or just I was telling myself, go back to that time before the teacher trained you. Tell the truth. This that. No, you have to take it, right? Somehow, a little bit from Samuel, Dr. Samuel. I agree. Too much resisting and too much strictness is not good. I don't want this and keep this away from me, and I can't take lesbians, gays, sorry, like that before. Too much. And then I'll do everything for love, but I won't do that, right? I won't be a lesbian. Oh, you can kill me, but I will not take bribes, like recently I said, right? Who knows? That weakness that I've seen with the attacks, I could go into the wrong kind of, I could have, or maybe killed myself, I don't know. So, no one is your mother, and now their mother is sometimes narcissist. We can, there are these. Keep your self-respect. Love yourself. Be good to yourself. Journey song, be good to yourself. Because no one else will be good when no one else is good. So if you love yourself, this is not the ego love. This is not the love that the teacher said, you love yourself, but not me. That, course, I loved myself. That's why I could love you later on. You see these coaches and spiritualists telling us to love ourselves, and now I can't love myself. So deeply put in me that you love yourself. And I told her something that I love you. And she said, no. Like, why are you, when I felt that she was picking on me in class or something, gym. So she's told me that I love myself, like in that selfish way. That's why I love her. No, but later on I was told it could be reincarnation. So it could be a relationship I've had with her in my past life. She may be, then I found out that she may be my daughter's teachers in college, and I've known her from my past life. So a connection, and we all have, human beings are connected, and what we do to each other is the same species, and how one can turn out to be a rapist and one can be raping Allah so badly in Dushman, and the hurt caused to the sister. And I saw this clip, it was terrible recently. I've forgotten, in Karachi, coming back from London, I saw this movie, Dushman, because I loved the songs in London. Oh, it's terrible. I don't want to be this rapist, don't claim. Sorry, I'm still having problems, Dr. Samuel Libby, on this. Okay? But enjoy it. Sorry, I'm just being, it's not a good advice to me. It's not a professional advice. It's just from my own experience as a child. How a child becomes resilient at that time doesn't ruin their next moment when they've been assaulted, or bad things have happened to them, or people have done bad things to them. So grooming and all this, and then when you grow up, you can bring. Oh, so I was lucky or something. I started to love purity. My teacher, thank God I got. No, in other ways, like my teacher, but I wish I had a better teacher, Christian teacher, who would understand in Karachi and whatever. You see, we blame also, so being scared, and we blame the person who is assaulted or maybe raped for, or groomed, right? We blame that person more than, क्यों यहाँ गई, why did you go there? Or so that afternoon, you must have gone there. In the afternoon, you must have gone there. Oh, the people. Some of us humans are very terrible. Okay, and please see this. I'm bombarded. Sorry, excuse me. I'm not unruly energy also. So, how? Another thing I've seen. Okay, I'll come to this also. Please, we are not your enemies, and I believe that because love. I believe because I applied logic to the extent that we can apply logic for anything, right? So I applied logic, and in year 2000, Pakistan radio also helped me. I was listening to Pakistan radio on my phone, mobile now I had. It was wonderful talk about love. So blaming love or blaming ourselves for not realizing. And why don't we realize, some of us, the value of love and what really love is, true love, rather than owning the person or being obsessed with the person. I can help you and you can help me, right? We can both help each other and hold space for each other. And if there's anything I said, so I apologize, if it's hurt you or in that, whatever. But my intentions are always, I check my intentions. Like in London, like this tarot card reader, it has resonated. Like someone in London this Pathan. So he was complaining later on. I was saying, you see, I wasn't doing this to control the person, saying that don't drink, don't drink. Okay, I will talk to your friend. I made put condition. I don't know why I got angry at his friend, right? Not out of jealousy or anything, right? And I wouldn't do this for controlling the person, having control. Where's it now? You know my secret. Ah, this lady is wonderful. She reminds me of our Pakistani ways. You need to hear this before they reach out, if they reach out, that is. In the end, this lady says, tarot card, intuition insights that. So some of it resonated with me. I'm going to share my personal London. So at first she was like blaming me, or like just that you did something wrong, right? Like let's say it's me, right? This it resonates. Like in London, and the person Dimple came. He spoke to another person, people, and he was complaining after the night at this. Oh God, what's her name? El Elmira. So our senior student had a party at her apartment. Her boyfriend was there, and the Pakistani and this lady, but she wasn't Pakistani. So we were there, and I told him there's something wrong, went wrong. I don't even know what. He must have thought that I'm controlling him and nagging him like a mother. Yes, yes. Nagging was like I did put up a condition that no, no. If okay, I'll talk to your friend if you just you know stop now, stop drinking this. Just we were in the kitchen also, and I said just put it just revert. Oh God, your English, English, drink, sink. Got it? Block. I've gone blank. Ah, so he didn't listen. So I checked myself, but you don't have to trust in me, right? And all this. And the underlying thing is love. But yes, this is why I stayed with the narcissist for many years as my teacher. Oh, as she was a narcissist. And you see, Rahm Khana acha nahi hai. You should have Rahm on yourself first. Sympathize. So the control thing was there or not, or whatever. Uh, Before that, he may have felt, God knows what to do. So yeah, there are narcissists, and maybe look unconsciously. I don't know. Like if, I even don't know that I was controlling this person. Look, he took us for drinks. I thought we're going to a, those like cafes or those restaurants where. So I went along with them, and this it's against my principles, right? To go into a pub and drink and all this. No, okay. Final year, there was a pub, and all his friends. I wasn't drinking, but I was with Anita. And the lights were off also of the pub, and we were sitting in the darkness, and I was doing that tarot card, no, playing card. My aunt had taught me, but I don't like to do that. So that's how I became friends, close to my British Hindu friend. That's okay. We were in the pub. I don't know where for, but they weren't drinking. There was no drinks on the table. I don't know why I had to go that drinking. Okay, and the when we graduated, and we had holidays, so I was going to come back to Karachi. After first year graduation, right? We were in the pub for some reason. I don't know why. But this time, in the second year, in my second year, I met this man, this young man, chap. I don't want to control anyone or anything. It's your thing. But my duty, I felt, was that, I was thinking if I get married to someone, I don't want him to drink, right? I don't want to get married to although now things have changed. Like it's better. There are some, there's some one who doesn't drink and there's some things like about him I don't like, right? So I don't know how to say this. So whether this tarot, I don't know, resonate, not some parts, very confusing. Ugh. And yeah, there are some people say, I love you and this and that, but they don't. They want to possess you. They selfishly, right? Obsessed, or this obsession is unhealthy. That someone is fantasizing about you without your permission. This I wouldn't even do in my thoughts for another person. Unwanted, no, but deliberately I wouldn't. Take a picture or look at the picture like this lady. Oh, this character. Because even if I had loved the person and now he's married, I wouldn't do this in my mind. Fantasize. No, तौबा तौबा किसी अमानत में मुझे खयानत नहीं करनी है, राइट? जब मुझे पता चला कोई कृष्णा है, और I went back, checked, he's my cousins. He was in school with my cousin, and then I met him in school in Karachi. Came from Dubai to Karachi. वो दूसरी बात है, बट मैं किसी के लाइक हस्बैंड को लेना, और या किसी अगर वो मैरिड भी नहीं होता, आई होप आई डोंट डू दिस, राइट? हो सकता है with this person, when we were in school, we just talk and something, tears were trickling down my when I was thinking at home, just thinking of talking to this person. No fantasy, fantasizing weird nonsense, right? Raping the person and like get like this person's consent is not there. The another thing God has given us is imagination. Toba, toba, toba. So right, without a person's consent, chori chori karna. Sorry, English people, if you're going to listen to this, where's that other tarot card reader? Ah, I can't find it. Can't find her. Sorry. Oh, here she is. The draconic priestess, right? This person's obsessed with you. Get help me. So listening to this made me so uncomfortable, and I was really, really. So I'm not cheap, No, no, wait. I'm not supposed to say it like this. I'm not a rapist, and I don't. Oh, I hate cheap people. And see, I hated, and then they made me cheap. And what I did on principle, making the principles page, you get it how I'm talking, see how they've made me. And anyone can exploit this. What do you think? We don't understand, right? So बिल्कुल पागल कर दिया है, पागल कर दिया है, ऐसा पागल कर दिया कि बात भी सही तरह नहीं कर सकते, और आवाज़ भी सही तरह नहीं निकल रही है. Like थोड़ा, let me see how's the sound. Have I put the no? Oh, I have to just pause this for a moment. Put the sound on, sound booster. Sorry to keep you waiting. I had paused to put the sound booster on. Hope just testing. Little better, I think. Slightly better, yeah, with the sound booster. And I haven't put my receiver on, mic. This new thing we have. I like new technology also. So this and I can't talk properly now about my health. Okay, back there. So you see this anger, and recently when this she reminds me of my teacher. Let's see if I can talk. How much can I talk? Sometimes I'm like talking in point form, like I hope you don't mind. She reminds me of our Pakistanis warm, our teachers who had their houses open, doors open for us, their students. And we talk, oh my God, we have a Pakistani style, isn't it? The way looking down and then like they made me go, leave, they made me into a maddening maniac. So what did she, the point? She said in one of the videos, yes, I got it, self-respect. You don't leave a person because you're angry. You leave a person because, it's not going to work out. You see, like that day I went to my principal's place and I'll give my, you go, you leave to see that your love is not valued here as it should be, right? It's taken for granted. You don't leave with anger and saying, I'm going to get my principal, or someone. She didn't value me. She's told me if you were my daughter, recently I saw pictures and I've known that she's played with, in her youth, even though her family has been conservative, played with boys, men. That's, if you were my daughter, I would not allow you to go to a party. And I said, if you were my mother, I wouldn't go. So that I'm not meaning to put my mother down in any way. And then I had the gift of the gab with her sometimes. My Princey, where is she? 93. Psycho. Mummy, you're psycho? Oh, this thing, please remove yourself. I'm feeling you have hurt me through and through. Oh, so, but this, no, no, not the draconian. Hello, you. I love the draconian style, but I don't like the bad words, yeah? Sorry. Yeah, you can call me a. Hello, you. Bitches. Sorry, excuse me. Scared. My country doesn't like that, so I have to respect that, yes. And I also shouldn't like it. Oh, Mr. Saw would get angry. Why are you putting it on your country? Everyone does it, so you do it, or everyone does it. My country doesn't want, but you also wouldn't want to. Oh, so I have this terrible, whatever it is, but I love myself. I don't want to hurt anymore. I have to love myself. No, you don't have to. Oh, better बंदूक निकाल के बोलती है. I have to love myself. That's my other part. That's Miss Disa part. You need to hear this before they reach out, and they're not going to reach out. So the closing. So this first it was let's say it was me to she was blaming me. Let's just put a scenario of my life, right? Uh, my life time in London. So now I was a nagging mother, controlling even. Did you control? Were you there? Yes, there are people for control. They do it, telling their like if they're older siblings telling their younger siblings, don't do this, and no, it's not good for you. But actually, even if it is like it's done out of control and power to get power, even if it's not good for you, like someone could be telling me like not to drink too much tea. So to say it like this, and also another thing is how they say it, but oh, there are players and there are actors. I can act so innocent. Um, so myself, like, no, Miss, yeah, oh God, yeah, and you can, even act innocent. Because, people will not appreciate my being myself. They'll think, oh, what a arrogant, and they have thought this, what a arrogant, proud person she is. My own friend, ex-friend, they would think, You know the way I drink tea and I went to my principal's place. No, I didn't. Oh, yes, I did. So what did I have to do? Just all that way from to her place. 20, 25 minutes. No, no, I didn't. And she didn't want me. In the afternoon, after her walks or something. Terrible. No, no, it was daytime. It was holiday. I didn't go to my principal to make her hear these two songs. No, I didn't. Jagjit Singh. मचलाए अगर दिल तो. My voice is terrible. No, it's not terrible. It's been made. I'm being really some energy in my neck. No, no, throat, not. Oh, alarm has gone. Sorry if you can hear this. Yeah. But it's not coming in my room or anything. The alarm. I didn't go to the principal. So when she was drinking tea, like I'm even today, I'm trying to. Yesterday I was like मैं तो ठूंठी निकाल के, you know, that elbow and that. So I'm very tomboyish, and sometimes maybe I look a little rough and tough, you know, like not ladylike. Oh, when I kept my hands on the seat and Miss Tissa took me to watch this movie, Jaws movie, in the cinema hall. Um, oh, sorry about this if you're sensitive to sound. It's very, very loud. My, and the alarm, fire alarm. You need to hear this before. Okay, how long will it take for me to come? Because I'm not well, I'm sorry, and I talk like this, and I'm not a speaker, public speaker. I never. I was a quiet person, you know, shy also. No, no, I didn't take this. Jagjit Singh's Juki Si Nazar. No, no, there must be something. I had to go and made her. So this poor lady, she had to come out of her house, like, but in her house, like, next to the garage inside. She was sitting on that those stairs. She made me sit. She didn't want me to come in. You are so terrible. Oh, I will not stand in her way, and my wishes and desires can go in the dicky of the car, back, where you put the luggage, you know, what you call it. And and now this has gone. This, oh, so we had holidays or something. Oh, it was after school, after college, graduation or something. मौसम को इशारों से. नहीं, ये तुम बोलो कि शायद तुम झुकी झुकी सी नजर. Yeah, you know, Miss Disa, Munira never looked into my eyes, even in the office as the principal. She was so scared of me, so scared of me. झुकी झुकी सी नजर, दिल में प्यार है कि नहीं. No, what? Zara? Oh, dying days. After college, I'm not going to call her because I miss her. I'm going to call her when when maybe I have something important to. And then, even then, she's told me you are like, I'm using them for my distractions. Distraction? What distraction? What other word is there? Distractions or whatever that word she used. So, you know, guys, she's been also a student of when St. Joseph's College, when we had the nuns, those German. and her English, my principal, and she became westernized so much. मचला है अगर दिल तो झुकी झुकी सी नजर मम्मी दिल में प्यार है कि नहीं. So she was drinking tea, but she didn't offer me. And, she wanted me to go now. लो लो मैंने उसे बेचारी को बिठाया है स्टेप्स पे उनके एक चमाट मारो अपने आप को. So I didn't stand by my word that I'd give, not promise. I stopped promising myself. And so that's why I told this person. Not that, you see, he came then as the house and he said, promise me you will not stop talking to me. And I said, no, I cannot promise you that. Because I had stopped promising myself things. I promised to do this and I promised, no. Just give yourself word, maybe try to do it if you can. No more promises for me, right? I wouldn't promise myself, I wouldn't promise another, but the word I had given myself is that, like, to see, desires go in your dicky, right? When there's another person, and so if you desire, like, even then I had put this song in the cassette on her birthday, taking her in my car, her and her sisters, like, we're going, कि आओ दिल बहलाने चलता रहे परवाना मैंने तो की तुमसे वफा तुमने नहीं जाना काश तुम एक बार मुझसे कहो. This Indian song, yeah, it's a song. I can't sing it. कि तुमको मुझसे प्यार हो गया है चलता रहे परवाना तेरे बगैर मम्मी आओ मुझे बहलाने हैं. And she gave that chuckle, she was like, now she wants that from us. So, of course, all the songs for her, I wanted, my messages to her. Do you have a message? Do you have a massage? Do you have a massage for me? Pink Panther. But this song, like, now, come on, in 1996, how many years I have? I joined St. Joseph's College in 1989. I said, okay, just put this. And I didn't know, like, this song will come on. And, well, it came. Okay, so I didn't want them to hear these sad songs, मैं जल रही हूँ जलता रहे परवाना आओ मुझे बहलाने मैंने तो की तुमसे वफा तूने नहीं पहचाना मम्मी. So, but that, terrible. You need to hear this before they reach. And now this one is for that man in London, the Pathan, but British. His, I don't know, his other brothers could have been born for first one they were in Pakistan, but he was born, brought up in Britain. His parents' origin, I don't know, right? Parents from Pakistan, Pathan. तो पठान में थोड़ी जिद भी होती है ना, जिद्दी and immature. When Anita told me that it's a little immature for you, you didn't heed, you know, and you say, Anita, I'm sorry, but I'll always tell you the truth. Even if you hate, our hearts are not ready for it. Our gut feelings are not ready for it. So she told you the truth. So the person, I think, wait a minute, am I, because ऐसा इंसान अपने आप से भी झूठ बोलने लगता है. तो मुझे नहीं पता, बट मेरा इंटेंशन उस टाइम पे इसको कंट्रोल करने के लिए नहीं था ना. लेकिन जैसे मैं शायद परवाह करके बोल रही थी कि बस अभी ख़त्म करो, फिर वो पता है नीचे वो एलमीरा, what was her name? वो नीचे बाथरूम था, like you go steps down, so many steps down, right? And they had to there were people with him to take his pants off, you, you know, and make him sit on the toilet seat. नीचे लोग थे, like the thing was open, the door. So the, you see in London, like this apartments, the apartment that they were living in, this L, right? And I can't remember her name, in her house, apartment. तो वो सीढ़ियाँ थी नीचे जाने की, but बहुत like 10 10 steps or 12 steps like that down to the toilet, right? Anyways, वो so लेकिन अगर आपको चाहिए, because you see my mind was on my mother asked me over the phone, are you happy? And I said, Amma, I don't think about happiness, right? I wasn't I said, I don't know, don't ask me, please, because I don't think about happiness. Like, here I've come to do a certain thing. And I was homesick like crazy. So, anyone, any friend even coming to London and then giving me a hard time, I would not forget that. I said, I will not forgive this person, this friend. A friend sending me a card from Karachi, I cherished it. But it's your country, London. You've been brought up, born. You're giving me a hard time with your friend, male friend, in that club. You're not coming forward. You've told me to go and sit there, and you've told Ajay to, your friend to, and he's taking me to the dance floor. I haven't come to dance with Ajay, and you're whispering things in Ajay's at the bar. They're standing in the club, and you've made me sit there in the at the the sofas there in Leicester Square. The club's one of them. I mean, that's and then I've come from abroad. Like I've come from Karachi. This is not my home, but of course it was. I love London, and I feel very safe in London. So when I'm going at 12 o'clock, I left them. He's like, no, no, don't go. It's not safe. I said, no, London, I know. I'll take a taxi. I'll go. No, 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 no. Yes, yes. Then he hugged me, and we went. I went like a friendly hug. He hugs everyone like, right, very affectionate person. So he had some good things, very good things in him. He didn't have to feel like I'm putting him down and I've put myself on a pedestal. Like I have a bad habit. In Karachi, this would be like, what a slut, right? Smoking and coming in the smoking room, the smoking. They, in Pakistan, our society, a divorcee is stamped forever. You know how they mistreat a divorcee, even her family members. One divorcee was telling me my brothers treat have no respect for me. तुम्हें पता है? And when I told the principal, and then like we were discussing that, she said, "So what if you are divorced? No big deal, like for." But then she told me the second, oh, that घर पे भी in our society, Pakistan, Muslim society, respect नहीं करते हैं divorcee को, ये वो ऐसा होता है ना. So what? Yeah, like my aunt, my grand aunt told my mother, when my mother told her in London, she came from America, yeah, auntie, Munji ne babuji nati pane. Meaning, we don't get along, my husband and I. She said, divorce, take a divorce. Yeah, ask for a divorce. Divorce. Big deal. So, in her own way, the principal was right. Okay, so what? The people who get divorced, a big deal. But our society makes it so, and even the family members don't respect. Then what happens? God. So, yeah, every situation is different, right? and then a society, so it's like that. So anyways, but yeah, so smoking, right? In London, now here in Dubai, I cannot go on the street walking and smoking. In London, I did that when I was younger. No one came to harass me, or I mean, they would so they would say, "Oh, you kids are out so late. This kid, my brother," like, but I told them it's vacations. She said, "No, even then, he shouldn't be out so late." So marble arch. But they didn't even come to say that, smoking is not good while you're walking. But maybe an article came and we were discussing this. They were discussing it. I was not a talkative person. I was very quiet in London in smoking room. That, it's not good to walk and smoke. Yeah, that thing would come out in London. And that came out in my smoking room, the article they had read or something. But like Tariq Masood, that comment guy, he's not the religious scholar coming there and putting bad word RANDI for me in ये ऐसे हमारे Pakistani. So then अच्छा तो ऐसे जिद में किसी को hurt करना, vindictive होना, क्या भी मैं. So he had a girlfriend, came to the hostel later on. Excuse me. And this is another reason why I wanted to go back home. Homesickness. My aunt in Dubai, I had like one day, like going Heathrow Airport, like the tickets for Heathrow Airport, then I had to go to this other airport where I've forgotten the name in London. And so or stop over in Dubai, and of course I have the Dubai passport, UAE passport, so I can, get out of the, or, I don't have to stay in, even for like 6 hours. So go to my aunt's place, and I'm like so homesick, and I'm telling her, how did you even get married? Leave, like, to come to Dubai. Did you ever miss your parents? I wanted to I was so homesick. I want to go back, take the next plane home, back home. I couldn't take it. She had to, she got, wait, Bukhur, maybe Nazar, whatever, the Kabrat, homesickness, okay, 3 Bukhurs at one time. We have to do this, not one, she found out. So 3 Bukhurs, she's burning on the coals, right, on me and giving me the smoke. And then she would drop me to the airport, yeah. And I could sleep in her bedroom, her so nice of her. I would never forget her, this thing with me. But her daughter wanted accessories, yeah. And I bought, I'm not good at accessories, like, and with the board, I bought just one or two, one accessory for her. God, terrible of me. Such a miser. You need to hear this before they reach out. These are their intentions. So, I'm not the kind of person to be vindictive or hurt someone. In fact, I stopped the person who wanted to, a Punjabi man had come out. Final year. I was just telling him about us, that we were, I was not going out, but, like we became friends to get married, and what I mean. And then I found out some other things, like the parents. So, anyways, if this is the case, for hurting someone, being vindictive, stubborn. No, it's not in me. I wish to walk away from the person without even abusing or मैं इसको दिखाऊं. Yeah, there was one time he was in our Alban College students lounge, and I don't know why I did that. Like I went and that song, "No, you're never gonna get it, my loving." I acted immature, right? And I accept that that was my immaturity. But I like to walk away without abusing or getting angry, just out of, yeah, it's very good. This lady has said, walk away from a person if you feel they're nagging you or they want to control you. Please, what is there to get angry and vindictive? Keep your self respect. No, and understand, like I would try to make myself understand principal, her age, and this. And also, even if we were on the same level, you know. And I had a teacher like, she looks like my teacher, right? Her doors are open. And my friend who was in school before me, in this O-level school, said, you know, this teacher of ours, I will take you there. Huh? Without asking? Oh, she's got her doors open. She's so cool, accommodating. You can, and then she's doing her own work, and we're in the balcony, in our balcony, talking to each other. Some of us went there to her place. And sometimes, if it's lunchtime, she will even invite you for lunch and come and eat with us if you're not leaving her house like that. She'd never complain, never busy. She was so accommodating. We have such teachers in Pakistan, professional and in school, like no favorite. Oh, well, I mean, I can't describe it. Like no bias, no favoritism, loving all of us, and also keeping her house open, doors open for us. So, anyways, if the principal, I would tell myself she's a different person. She's not like the Pakistani teacher or that teacher. It's okay. You don't have to start getting angry at her. See? So the best consolation is we didn't hurt anyone at the end of the day, and we walked away because this person is different. Like my aunt was telling me, maybe your principal is thinking in a different way, and you are thinking in a different way. That's why maybe she's not calling you, but she has your best interest, right? She's your well wisher, Zahra. Like my aunt said, another one, like that, हम लोग एक दूसरे को समझाते कि नहीं नहीं वो बड़ी है, like she's older than you, or she's no, अगर बुलाए बोला घर पे आओ, तुम घर पे जाओ for the card. So you see auntie, the Christian auntie Bella and all her, Christians, even the bride would come before and invite us. Being such a rich woman, Munir, Mrs. खुद नहीं आ सकती है गौर. नो नो जहरा, समझा करो कि वो बड़ी है, तुम चली जाओ, डोंट होल्ड अ ग्रज. अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा, फिर थोड़े नखरे किए. उसने कहा यू हैव टू कम टू सैंस मिलावट. फिर जो मुझे ओके. So, this problems, right? Just a minute, please. I have to put some. Yeah, sorry to keep you waiting here. Oh, I don't want to get a headache. I am restless. I don't mean to be rude or anything, yeah? Oh, God, that ex-friend. So, now I've come out with things. अब पहले तो हम लोग, like, जिसको एहसास नहीं है उसको हम एहसास नहीं दे सकते. My aunt has told me this. उसको क्या एहसास देना? एहसास, like, even if we talk, yeah, talk to them, it's good. उसके बाद, like they say, people don't read your mind, like between, don't do this husband and wife. Okay, मेरी wife को एहसास नहीं है, she didn't. No, no, sometimes communication is good. Maybe they've missed something, unconscious. I mean, they didn't mean to deliberately ignore you or, yeah, not give you time. So, yeah, but please don't think that agar, if someone doesn't have that feeling for humans, that they want, उसको उनको उनसे बात करना, talk to them. Yes, talk to them. Okay, even talking to them will, if afterwards they realize what, maybe maybe they've missed something. I was looking at a person, right? And I wasn't really looking at that person, I was in my mind. So my eyes were on that person, and this person could have said hi to me, waved to me, and then after some time I realized, oh, she waved to me. Oh, so late hi, right? Waved to her. I waved back. Why did you wave back to me so late? Because I wasn't really looking at this person, but my eyes were on this person, and my mind was somewhere else. So ऐसे भी these kind of misunderstandings happen. And then there are narcissists and control freaks. They want to have control power in the relationship, and all this shouldn't be there. And please, no, now, yes, oh no, yes, don't do this, don't, that's parent. So I learned, oh, I'm okay, you're okay. Even Father Augustine did that book with me. So if you're obsessed with someone, that's really cheap. This lady was getting irritated, agitated, and in the end, she was like, I have a headache. I'm getting a headache. Like, so this is not approved, right? किसी और की अमानत, या maybe she's not interested in you anymore. Ex, right? Even ex, and you are married and you're messing your marriage up. Toba toba, you feel so guilty, and then you want to marry her or go and have fun with her. What? And you're having fun with her in your mind. That is, how low can we get, right? Human beings. Again, Dr. Samuel Lee, I'm sorry, yeah, I should accept. How low. Fantasizing wrong things about her. Huh. Oh. Adultery. You have a wife also in this. Whoever. This. Oh my God, that's so. Okay. So that's our sickness. All right. So I have to. Dr. Samuel Lee, I have to what? Accept. Allah खुदा हमारे प्रेसिडेंट को सलामत रखे. खुदा है तो नो नो प्रोटेक्शन खुदा है. जो भी है, हम लोग हमारी मेरी जान कुर्बान. तुम ऐसे बैठ के नहीं बोलो जान कुर्बान and things like that. This is unrealistic. Yeah, I'm being. So then, so we should secure insurance. UAE, Iran, and now Iraq has attacked. Terrible. We should have insurance policies for the countries. No, that's for human beings, but I think international level. Iran, finally, I was cracking. I was like, Allah, Allah, बिचारे अभी UAE वाले इतने हम लोग shocked. Like they were so shocked, right? They didn't hit back on Iran. But now on the video when I saw that UAE minister hits back on Iran, it's like, yeah, हमारे लोग बेचारे अल्लाह, so poor things. They've gotten up now. Things nahi, yeah, we just do not. I don't mean to be disrespectful. I like, oh my God, hit back on Iran. No, he doesn't. And all of a sudden, after next month, we realize it is a terrorist attack. We shouldn't call it like drone missile attacks, a war. It's a terrorist attack. Iran, we get up, you know, get out of the shock meaning. I sorry, I can't say this, but just say I think Kuwait, Bahrain said about the attack in Kuwait, terrorist attack. It is against international law, and it is a terrorist attack. Iran is a terrorist. IR, the IR, Iran Republic Guard, Security Guard, IRSG, IRGC, whatever it is. Okay, I forget. Oh my God. So you see, my president, if basically to can't be market insurance. So our president, my father was insured in London. I remember I was sitting, insured his life. Thank God my mother didn't do, and we didn't, get his money, get his insurance, give him some cyanide poison in London, childhood. No, no, my mother was not like this. My mother was not greedy for money or anything. She was a very graceful lady. And it rubbed into me. But I don't know about the people who trigger you most are showing you yourself. Tell me about it, Dr. Samuel Lee. So, do you think this, the triggering that's happened here? I got up to, ah, it was nighttime, and my neighbors would think, why she's screaming? Don't hurt her. Dushman movie clip. Do you think I should claim this? And the killer of Daniel Pearl. We are killers. We are murderers. We are rapists. Ye kya? Sorry, this Indian actor. I just feel I can't look at him. So am I the rapist also? And moreover, and another thing I thought yesterday, love never hurts. So her fiance, आवाज दो हमको, घर बनाएंगे and all this, will make a house, they had future plans. So imagine your loved one is being, just imagine, right? Raped, hurt. So I have logically observed, thought, or not observed, maybe logical, it's in the mind, that love, it is good, right? It's the power, it's the greatest power, great and good power. It shouldn't hurt anyone. So love can come and embrace you. And I think someone inside me was saying that the most I got yesterday. No, you don't. You see, you're conditioned. So as the sister took the revenge from this rapist, her fiance just, we don't see what in this Indian movie, we don't see him doing anything, and the other family members, but her sister, the one who was raped, they were they were twins, or they look exactly. A Kajol has done the double role of us, the sister. So then, wouldn't you like, we were talking here, and if you lose a loved one like this, I could go insane. I would end up in the mental asylum if I don't take revenge, and more revenge, right, or something. Even revenge taking what? It's not going to bring my sister, someone I love, back, my sister, or someone who's been raped like this. And why didn't you call the police? And so, one thing, Dr. Samuel Lee, are we rapists? Also, we have to, this kind of way. I don't want to go back to that clip. Are we, is that a part of us? Yeah, we could say we're humans and all of us are humans, rapists, whatever, come. Rumi has said to Hafiz, come, all of you criminals, whoever, come, come. This is the gathering of love, right? No, no, I'm sorry, I can't claim that. I'm most triggered by that. Rape. So there's, and another thing is, her sister, she was very hurted. So there's a movie, I had to tell myself, yeah, but like Daniel Pearl. Now you see, oh, so you see her, his, his wife, look, now is she's hurt, but love cannot. She loved her husband. Okay, so Daniel Pearl's, there was a interview, Daniel Pearl. I can't talk, so I'll have to, can't even remember. Oh, they take everything away, everything. Last crumb. Daniel Pearl's wife's interview, right? Let's just search it out like this quickly. So, but you see, his wife has to go on. I mean, I would have been like, I wish I was dead and this and that, right? But his wife was pregnant also. So it could have ushered the child. This, that I was thinking, living in the spirit of death. See, this is where love comes in, and you're not hurt. No, wait. Love, Allah, it has been, this is Daniel Pearl's, but the friend inviting him to, and no, don't, we, all of us, no, I don't living respond. Why isn't it movie NPR है ये Indian वो है अच्छा बड़े बड़े वो sorry the Indian websites have a lot of pop-ups coming up in so and my even my email will be compromised the murder of your no wife so, sorry हाँ तो हम लोग responsible feel कर रहे थे कराची में I couldn't see I couldn't read what is how dare you do this to now see I'm triggered. Am I also Daniel Pearl's murderer? Do I have that part of me inside of me? I'll faint. It's too much. Shahid, we don't want to see this. Yeah, it's a process. So Dr. Samuel B.S. said Lee. Billy. Sorry, that it is a process. They get together and talk in private, meet, and to get it in you like it is a part of you. You have to claim. And another thing is that love never hurts, right? Love can't hurt. So if you love someone and you lose them, tragedy happens, tragically. What is hurt? Love doesn't hurt you, right? So then, what is this? Is it hurting you to lose them? Oh my God. Let's say my principal, that time when my car was stolen from the college. What if they had kidnapped my principal? I would have been dead, fainted, in coma. My enemy who stole my car and who didn't want me to love the principal, didn't like couldn't see the jealous, right? Or something. Oh, so but you see, whatever you shouldn't hurt. Oh, your loved one is being hurt, and they're calling you and telling you want ransom or something. No, calling us. Thank God my father didn't have money. He had money problems. Babu said, right? Oh, they would call her house. Yes. Yeah, yeah. So, no, no. My father's not a kidnapper. No. But let's say my father went crazy, like because he'd had money problems and he didn't want to come to UAE and get help from UAE as they give to those less income or something. And he kidnapped my prince. Oh, yeah. Why is it? Why? Oh, sorry, excuse me. Hmm. Just the thought of it, yeah. But you see, love doesn't hurt, so why is it hurting you? Is it the sense of my? They did this to hurt me, or they did this to hurt me through the principle. So many people are dying, suffering, gone. We don't even know their names. We're not hurting. You see, this one Australian man, huh? He only thinks about Allah, not to hurt his Allah, right? He doesn't care who's being killed, suffering. Suffering is a fact, but it is a fact. It happens here. It is a reality. Many human beings are suffering. It doesn't mean just because they're not Muslims. My mother suffered as a momina, believer. She was called in her dream by her father, late father. So, no, there's great human sufferance. And so, all these people care about is their Allah. Not to say anything to the my Allah. Mine. So, is it the sense of, is it the ego? Now, see, you have to accept it. The other side of human beings is that we can be monstrous like anything. There's no extent. So when that's why I asked my principal, right? What's the worst thing that can happen to you? So to be like either to accept, because I had to accept it when I was reading it in a book. What's the worst thing that can happen to you? What do you fear? Like in the Bodyguard movie, Kevin Costner is asked, what are you afraid of? So that way I wanted to ask my principal, like, what's the worst thing that can happen to you? She said, nothing, nothing. No. Let's say she's stuck in Hamdard school, and the founder of Hamdard was a minister or something, and he's threatened her, threatened to kill her family, whatever, unliving, and he wants to rape her, right? Are you going to be violate her and all that? And she can't complain to the police, in Karachi, mashallah, mashallah. Even the police bribe and all this justice system, top to bottom, it is corrupted, right? Now, late Hakim Said, he doesn't have a wife. He's a widowed, right? पता नहीं क्या उसको भी पागलपन होता है, क्या कीड़ा होता है, क्या होता है. So then are you going to hurt because your loved one is being, and how much are you going to, love doesn't hurt. It's the people that hurt you. But forget these people. I mean, yeah, they're important, every one of them. No, wait. It's like, if you love this person, shouldn't love come and be the healing? And there, when she wants to commit suicide or something, but she can't, or she wants to, she can just say, I don't exist, right? Like I said, I don't exist. I don't know, something happened. Whatever happened to her the day she was screaming, the night I heard her screams in my bedroom, in my head. So you love someone and they're being violated. let's say by this obsessed, crazy person, right? Even in the mind, I wouldn't somehow, right? Being violated in like this is like a rapist. This obsessed person is like a rapist, right? Crazy, sick person. Now, what was all this? Oh, oh no. Uh, I was panicking. I was like, no. Oh, God. Right? What is all this from me? Yeah, just why panic? Everyone has a mind, everyone has imagination. They can do what they like. Watching your pictures. Yeah, women come with cleavages, showing cleavages, all this, tarot card readers also. What's the problem? Oh, pictures. Yeah, her ex could have her pictures, right? Ooh. Or just imagine, mental picture. Oh, sick. Uh, uh, mm, Mummy. Ah, I'm here. My mummy's here. Yeah. Ooh, okay. It truly is mummy. No jinn, not. It truly is your mummy, Munira. With consent, she has come inside of you. With her consent. Oh, okay. Okay, now I'm calm. So, I can't, because I've been through a lot of, so hearing someone suffering, someone, another sister or someone's daughter or like this, you're from. So he's doing funny things in his mind, terrible sick man. Okay, Dr. Samuel Lee, how can I claim the sick man's thoughts? And it's in me. Is this what I intended? No, but it's my DNA. It's encoded. Oh God! But I would never do this. Ugh. I'm feeling, mommy, you and I. Mommy, you give your yes. I'm totally with you here, with my consent. Your consent is okay. So this right. Now, all this, the solution is what is the solution? Some say to claim that we humans, we all have bad, the worst qualities, rapist qualities in us, intentions, this, huh? Or, but love, but then I said, maybe in my life, Radha Rani did anything if she had to have many lives, huh? But that's a goddess. Just like she came down showing love, right? So these are human qualities and the humans have a source. So the source allows this. Yes, of course, the source wants this to happen. Oh, so this Surah 2 ayat really blew my mind. Surah 2 ayat 253. Even Allah does what He intends. I've been working on this, whether Allah intended, because yes, Allah starts with if Allah had willed. So Maududis, that Allah has given, Allah will to give free choice, to free will and a choice, free. Then why does He, for killing, for apostasy, Prophet Muhammad, Sunnis have it in the it's in the Islamic sources. They differed among themselves, whereby some attained. Okay, yet had Allah so willed. Again, you see, Allah repeats about the fighting. Sorry, I have to clear my before it gives me a throat infection or sore throat. Yet had Allah so willed, they would not have fought one another. So, would Maududi say that Allah has given free will, so they fought one another? Allah does whatever He wills. No. Now it comes to intention, another word, not this word. I keep forgetting. Sorry, they've put me in this kind of what is it? Oh God, where is it? Shah. Oh. In the end, it's yuridu, yurid, ma yurid. Allah does what, and some translators put a comma. Allah does whatever He intends. Thank you, Say International. Allah does what He intends. Meaning, now again, you see, it's not that I gave them the free will, so supported. Oh, wait a minute, where is it? If Allah had willed, those generations succeeding them would not have fought each other after the clear proofs had come to them. Okay, right? It's about fighting here. But they differed, and some of them believed, and some of them disbelieved. And then Allah says in this also, another thing is, where Allah has said that fighting has been prescribed for you, decreed for you. Allah. And you don't know, but Allah knows. And even though you hate the thing, you hate it, but it's good for you. So I'm now after Dr. Samuel Lee, like, okay, so you see this Allah can be, I can see it because it is in me, the deception, the lying, right? It is in all of us. We have to claim it. So we, this part of us, humans, this Allah is like that. The deception is not beyond me, shouldn't be beyond me, right? Or the source has this also. The intention of the source. Dr. Samuel Lee. Mm. Now I have to go back to Sir Pradeep Mukherjee. You see, the source just not doing anything when it was abducted and all the truth was covered and tried to destroy what the source wanted. Samuel Lee says, go to the source right now, and you are the source. So then the source sitting back and allowing this thing to happen, well, there is intention in it. And so, no, it's not that, sorry, it's not Kujo. I remember the Sattar Irani song. Oh, Kujo, yeah, Kuja Sabr. God has, right? What patience God has to see all this happening and being quiet, not taking action. Huh? Sattar Irani. Kuja Sabr. Oh, Sabr Khuda. How do you say it in Irani? Where's that his song? Now, please, that Australian Kuj Sattar Irani. This is how I can search him out. They'll give me some Indian song. Otherwise. So, Kujo Sabr. Kujo, mommy, Kujo. Here. Hmm. Kujo Sabr. Sabr. Khuda hai. What? Patience. Where is it? No, I couldn't find. I have not because Yeah, so what patience God has, and things are burning, and people are, you know, like Iran throwing things, missiles and drones. God is just patiently. Is it that in the Bible, like God has said, be still and know I am God? Ah, so just be still. And I'm telling, and I was like this, and then there was a jerk at around 10, no, before 10, 8 o'clock. What I said, what is this? They've gotten into my energy. So I'm saying, be still. Like, Muji Baba, pure awareness. I'm sleeping, and with that, right? I'm like, and I still not sleeping, but and there's this energy, there's these sound voices coming, and I'm like, God, you told us to be still, and so I'm God. Be still and know I'm God. I am God. Be still and know I'm God. Even this didn't work. What shall I do to keep at bay these frequencies that want to attack me, molest me, and control me, and make me go insane with whatever the works, right? See, the negative, I could be positive. I have been, they said to me, telepathy, 8, 9 years ago, 12 years ago, in Dubai, we're going to do bomb blasts here. I was like, you see, no. I can say positive. No, no one. You can't do that. No, you will not. Right? Or something like this, my country's safe, sound, God protect, Jibrail come with your purr and this and that, be over UAE and the light, and with gurus, meditation we've done, Sri Ravi Shankar Ji, then with Paramahamsa Vishwananda, Bhakti Marga, pray for the world, and then see this light, and it's going, your city, it's, and then, it's protection and all this good well-being, all that safety, protection. You see what happened? My country was attacked. There were blasts. I'm shocked. Last night I was reminded, you remember 12, 11 years ago, they told you in that apartment, telepathically, and you were scared, like, oh, is it going to happen? Like, you're going to bomb my country, my city? No, you can't do that. It's very, police are good, the security guard. No, no. But before that, I was in my sister's house. Warehouse is burnt in Sharjah. Oh, and the and this boat went in the sea here. Could you ever imagine? So all the negative things, you see, this evil is winning, and I can't take a risk. So that's why I'm using social media. Please do some. And thank God that apostate now they still want to kill me. And I was told we're not allowed on YouTube to say kill the word or use it. I've been using, but apostate prophet has used it without even any ex, extract, wait a minute, hysterics. What do you call that? Those star things. Oh, what's that? What's this? Wait a minute. Called symbol called asterisk. Asterisk. Yeah. Okay, so this time I've commented there. Thank God he's gone. David Wood. खुदा आपको इतना सलामत रखे खुदा आपकी खुदा आपके Allah being like a Pakistani, sorry. He doesn't even know what I'm saying. खुदा आपको सलामत खुदा आपको इतना अल्लाह डेविड वुड इतना अच्छा है सब पाकिस्तानी इनके लिए दुआ करो डेविड वुड के लिए He's going to be close to David Wood. David Wood is going, it's such a nice man, makes me cry. You know, there's out of touch, very touched. Apostate prophet is going to live near. Oh, thank you, David Wood. Khuda. May God, Jesus Christ, your Jesus, may you reach heights, highest. Be with your God, Jesus' Father, in the mansion, highest mansion. Okay, so this. So please, no opinions here, yeah? We're not, uh, I have to take my, oh, sorry, I just don't mean to be like rude, uh, with no empathy. Okay, apostate prophet, keep apostate prophet in our prayers. And if you're an atheist, Christ, he's a, so Jesus Christ. No, not the Nigerian Christians. What shall we do? I'm panic. Sorry, I'm okay. So I can't talk. I have to. But FX, he's in my prayers. Thank you, FX. As just regard. He's in my prayers. Regard. Okay, thank you. Yeah. That's really great of you. S FX, you're back. Yeah, but you know, Nigerian Christians being killed, unleavened, persecuted. So we have to do more than pray, right? So thank God he's gone. He's living near, he's going to be near David Wood. That's so great of David Wood. Thank you very much, FX. Uh, see, and now we look at this, right? This God. So I don't mean like, okay, I'm not looking at the Hindu text right now because that's not where I was, you see, when I was India, when I, oh God, spellbound. When I was a Muslim Shia, we would not, talk ill of any bad or question the Christians or the Sunnis. This was our etiquette. If a friend came to our house, Sunni friend, we would not question her. Thank God. And the thing is that we were the ones who were being bashed, left, right, and center. And also, like in our majlises, I would see that if someone is criticizing putting the Christian prayer down, I would, you see, I also stopped listening to watching those long time ago when we had the three, not even VHS, before that. I used to watch Ahmad Didat's on Christianity. But when I saw that he was a little bit like sarcastic and all this, I stopped it. Because we're not supposed to put a religion down to put our religion up. You see, the seesaw syndrome I've known since childhood, I've told myself, since we had a seesaw in our Iranian school in Karachi. And then I see that people, in order to bring themselves up, they put others down. Some of them do this kind of a game they play, right? So I'm not going to play that seesaw. And for my religion to be the truth, to show what it is, I'm not going to compare it now. It is not comparative. Yes, you can do comparative. I'm not saying don't do comparative studies and show which, that's another thing. If you want to show that Christianity is better than Islam, because, something like this, right? But when I'm doing my religion on my past religion, it's look at the things here, wrong things said by Allah, right? Don't go to Christianity or to, but in Hinduism it's like this. No, no. Look at what this Allah has put here. No, this is not comparing. Okay? So, Surah 2, Ayat 253. But Allah does what He intends. And what does this yuridu word is from Surah Yasin. Also, it's in Surah Yasin, ayah, where Allah says when He intends a thing, He says to it, be, and it is. Not will or decrees in another ayat. When He decrees a thing. So now here, can you say that Allah has given them free will to fight now? It's concentrated more on the fighting, not on like having differing views. And yes, that is good that you have free will from Allah. I didn't think we have any free will given to us. Apostates being killed, blasphemers. If we criticize this religion, when it's now even leaving this religion, we can be killed. What is this? Right? Your laws, if I'm not in the country, this country's laws, if I'm not in my country, I have my country's passport, okay? But now, when I go to England, even though I have my country's passport, right, there are certain laws in England that are different from my country's laws that I can do. But one of my country's laws applies to me in the other country, that I can't be I can't be employed. I can't work there. I can own a business. That's what my father told me. Right? I don't know if it still is or it's cancelled. So, my country, I can't work in London like in Burger or in the school employed. My country doesn't allow that. So that applies, that law of my country applies in London, right? I can't work there. But I have to follow England's rules, right? In many, all of them. Even if some rules are different from my country. So what kind of a thing is this if we leave this religion with, even with evidence, even if without evidence, we just find without evidence or feeling that it's not a good God and we can't pinpoint the evidence. Which, how come Muslim, why does this Allah's rule apply to us? Yeah, this is absurd. Let's say I give my country's passport back to my country, right? And I become a refugee or something. No, I'm now without a nationality. I've given my country's passport back. Now I'm thinking of, because I can't have a dual passport. So I give my country's passport back. I give my nationality back. And anyways, long time ago, if we married another non-Arab, UAE, Emirati, they would take the girls, at least the females, they would, so my husband's passport I would get, and I would have to give back my passport and my nationality stripped away, right? Because, locals are few, that's why they wanted to do this thing. Discourage the Emirati females from, but, oh no, but because the males, you see, this This the what do you call that? But when why can't her female have her nationality? Males, they marry foreign girls, they don't lose their nationality. So now coming back to the point is that we have left this religion for whatever reason. How come this religion is coming after us and applying when we're not criminals? So maybe someone can there be criminality in Christianity? Maybe you'd say 8 years, no morals, this and that. Christians saying we have morals, right? So let's say the morals of Christianity I've adopted. Why are you applying your religion? It's my former religion now. Excuse me, which country does this? Which international law? This Allah, on one hand, has given free will, but there's no free will in this. And I can't complete. So, again, he has said not differing in what they like to do, but he has said if Allah had will, they would not have fought each other. Now it's on fighting, not differing. Okay. And again, you're going to say Allah has given free will for them to fight. No. Yes, they can fight or they can differ and be at peace with each other. But why does it come to fighting each other? That Allah, if Allah willed, they would not have fought each other? No, no. Allah wills that you Muslims fight the non Muslims. Fight. Now, see how come it's another thing. But Allah does what He intends. There's a comma here. Sahih International. So, be and it is. So, Allah's intention, if Allah's will is not in them, Allah's intention is in these people. They have free will to fight each other. Look how Allah's put it. I wouldn't even put it like this. And I'm a bad, come on, novelists, authors. What kind of Allah is this? Please, this is absurd. But Allah does what He intends. And so Allah says, arada, when Allah intends a thing, arada from yuri, arada, the word, yurid, intends. So isn't Allah's intention in these people to fight? Yet His will is not there. So it's so confusing, my goodness. And have you not noticed these things before embracing Islam, or even if you're born in a Muslim family? It is your right to do your research and study the Quran and teach, right? So, He created human being on earth, endowed them with freedom to choose. Allah Bichara Maududi has also missed out on this. Still, he is saying God failed to persuade people to follow the path which He wanted them to choose. It would be a grave misunderstanding to hold that people follow different paths because God failed to persuade people. Persuade? Maududi, are you forgetting Surah 4, Ayat 47? So is there compulsion or not? Before we obliterate faces, and then Allah goes in Surah Tawbah ayat. I mean, there's so many ayats really. Surah Tawbah ayat what is one. What has He said in Surah Tawbah ayat to these believers? Huh? When these polytheists said, Allah, if this is the truth, then punish us with the worst of punishment coming from the sky, right? What is this? Where are you? FX. I'm not talking about orphans. There's an avoidance of orphans. Avoid. No, no, I'm on this point, please. We can talk about I'm not, sorry, I'm not understanding. Sorry. So you see, please, FX, please. I have to be here. Where was I going? Surah Tawbah ayat. Surah Tawbah ayat. Oh God, I haven't made no. Sorry, let me just, you know, Surah Tawbah. I apologize. Please cooperate here. I'm not talking about orphans. What are you talking about? Surah Tawbah ayat. Where do orphans come from? There is avoidance of orphans. Only avoidance of orphans. Now I'm stuck on this, what you have said. FX, please. 13. Oh my God. Will you fight? Will you not fight those? When you said if there is compassion, I thought you were asking generally. I didn't say compassion right now. You couldn't register, I couldn't register your intention. How did you take my intention? To be bad? Control? Huh? Goodness. You took my intention in a negative way? Would you not fight against what do you, we're not I'm not right now talking about myself. Would you not fight against the people who broke their oaths and determined to expel the messenger? And they had begun what? You the first time. Allah has even missed the word here. Right? And then, see, now what he says. So before Allah obliterates your faces and Allah humiliates the disbelievers by your hands. Now look what Allah said, fight them. Allah will punish them by your hands. Oh, now fight them. Allah will punish them by your hands and will disgrace them. By your hands, Allah will punish them. Right? Sorry, FX, I'm on this point here. And I want to help the Mashiachs. I've come here especially for this, to help the Muslims see for themselves, free themselves from these lies. And whatever bad is in me, and if Dr. Samuel Lee says it is ours also, we are the rapists, we are the pedophilics. Okay, but now, for now, right? This triggers me. And so, okay, this Allah is also in me. Whatever this Allah wants. This terrible, deceptive, false Allah. And it, yes, I claim it. Okay, it is me. But I love it. Now that we'll leave for the another time. Right now, there's a part of me that I hate, hate, hate. I will try to love it tomorrow. Fight them. Allah will punish them. What about our human beings whom Allah will punish by your hands? When he said, when there you say, Salahuddin, where's Salahuddin? Allah wants to punish them. But I said, Salahuddin in Surah 4, ayat 47, before we obliterate faces. Now Allah has changed it. Now Allah will punish them by your hands. This is dangerous. We are dangerous beasts. We change. And we hurt our human beings, fellow other ones. You see? Allah will punish them by your hands. And Allah says in Surah 6, no, see, here, Salahuddin, where are you from, brother? Come. Oh, I mean, sorry, excuse me. Saying my principal, come, come, come. Surah Forat. What is this now? Oh, I have to take a break. Oh, I have a. Oh, okay. Thank you. Bye. I will continue later after this.